I will share my screen. And there we go. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Very well. Welcome, all of you. And I would like to ask you, if you are not ready, to mute yourself.
Elizabeth, please unmute yourself.
I saw I was muted too.
Sorry, but
Okay. Now, there we go. The New Voices team of Europe is excited to be here with all of you this evening. We are already in a Christmas spirit today, and you can share in that spirit as well later on. Have your punch, glühwein, cocktail, tea or coffee ready for the end of the session when we toast on a great New Voices year and an even better to come. Please stay muted when you're not speaking, and only when you raise your hand and you want to speak, please unmute yourself. I am very, very pleased to announce our two speakers today. Line Alper from District 118Y, Turkey, and Leo Multiple District President Marco from District 108 TB in Italy. They will share their success stories with us. New Voices is all about communication, and Line Alper, who is a former Leo, and Leo Marco will take us by the hand to discover the world of communication as it is today. Not in the future, not far away, but today. Open your ears and eyes and learn, because only then can we as Lions adapt and making a difference together. Lion Alper, the floor is yours. You have to unmute.
Thank you for the kind introduction. So this was our first communication lesson. Always unmute yourself before speaking. Dear Lions and Leos, today I will talk about contemporary communication tools that are reducing printed materials, reaching more networks, easier to carry around, accessible in multiple platforms, that I promote these Lions here as a cabinet secretary and a district marketing communications chairperson. Next, please.
Can take a while with all your pictures.
Our first tool is the QR code. The first event we used the QR code was our district convention before starting this year. It's a very practical tool. We skipped printing out the 30-page long district governance program for the first time in our district. Instead, we distributed this two-sided card during the convention and managed to save 2 tons of water. The card included a QR code leading to the program, so the members could read it online or download it to their devices. It was a fresh start for an organization which declares environment as a global cause. The second event we used the QR code was our first council meeting hosted by our district. We had many Lions and Leo friends coming to the meeting from all over Turkey, as you can see them coming on the card. So we wanted to welcome them by showing how we roar in our district. The QR codes on this welcome card are leading to DG's program, district activities completed in the first quarter, and also to our digital directory. By saying digital directory, I mean a web page in our website. You guessed it right, we didn't publish any directories as well this year. Instead, we type members' contact information on a web page in our district website. We can open this web page on a laptop, desktop, or using a mobile phone. An average phone is the same size with our once printed directory. However, the digital directory is lighter, always in our pockets, and it protects our data with a password. When we click on the phone numbers or email addresses, as you can see here, the directory shows us digital opportunities such as making a call, FaceTime audio, FaceTime, sending a message, WhatsApp, adding the number or the email address to the contacts, and also you can copy the phone number or email address easily with a single click. Back to the QR code. So the third event we used the QR code was a gala night organized by another NGO. Since this event involved a dinner, we wanted to go with the theme. So we put small cards on the plates with a QR code leading to LCI's website, since the participants already knew English. When you flip the card, you see our email addresses for membership application and also for service partnership. So we can recruit new members and also meet new stakeholders. Let's talk about Google Drive, which is something that I'm in love with. We started using a district drive this year to have a folder for each club, district officer, and also district chairperson. These folders give us a sustainable and a single-click club and district archive, club and district inbox, and also a silent communication with zone chairpersons having access to the folders of zone clubs, district coordinators having access to the folders of district chairpersons, and district governor having access to each folder. As a result, no reports are emailed anymore to zone chairpersons, district governor, or anyone else. We see all the documents in related folders with no need of sending emails. The first documents we upload monthly are photographs and videos of our activities for a sustainable media library. We use this media library for press, social media, orientation, sponsorship, and more. The second documents we upload monthly are presentations such as club meeting PowerPoints and cabinet meeting PowerPoints to have a roadmap for our activities. Besides providing folders to store presentations, of course, we also designed presentation templates. Each template promotes specific goals for members and officers to keep them on track. For example, let's take a look at 2 slides of the club meeting PowerPoint. In one of the slides, club leadership chairperson asks, "Has anyone read this month's club digest? What are your ideas on it?" To have the club a discussion on what's new in LCI. In another slide, club membership chairperson shows club's current gender, age, and membership type ratio to let members make informed decisions on their next moves about membership development. We finally upload our monthly agendas, meeting minutes, and participation to our cloudy folders. Again, we handmade these documents and designed them to be fillable PDFs, no need to print at all, inclusive to each officer's activities, and also responsive to Lions and Leo brand. Our new practice had unexpected results. A 15-year-old club, as you can see, now uses tablets to fill these documents during their meetings instead of using pen and paper. This is something we never asked this year, and we are very, very, very pleased to witness this. Let's talk about district survey, which is Google Forms. This year, we asked club secretaries, Leo advisors, and club branch liaisons to evaluate their monthly goals using our routine survey via Google Forms. Our district officers and chairpersons use Google Forms for cabinet meeting RSVP as a routine survey as well. Besides being mobile, fast, and easy to use, Google Forms give us useful charts and sheets, so we don't have to calculate statistics by hand or write down lists as we used to in the past. All of these are generated automatically for us. We can also use Google Forms for any kind of survey. In November, we collected names of 50 cups via Google Forms, and we started the cup program in our district for the first time. Up next, we will use Google Forms to collect success stories from the clubs to learn how they increase the use of My Lion, how they keep My LCI updated each month, how they sign up members to Lion account, how they reach other club goals, and what they wish to suggest to other clubs. Today's final tool is the integration of the communication. This year, we closed the back doors and removed alternative ways to My LCI and My Lion in terms of reporting membership and reporting activities. As a result, in My Lion, clubs reporting activities reach 93%, the highest rate ever in our district. The remaining 2 Lions clubs and 2 Leo clubs will join the rest, hopefully, this month. As a result, in My LCI, clubs now update members' personal data each month during the club meeting. As a result, in Lion account, for the first time in our district, we now have clubs with 100% members, which means that all of the members in the clubs are signed up to Lion accounts, and the numbers are rising each week. Thank you for listening. Please be reminded that we did not talk about the Leo district today. It's a 30 years old Lions district, a district with the following age groups that you see on the table. As you see, our multi-generational partnership is more than enough to get things done. All we need is rolling up our sleeves, being kind and patient, and not giving up ever. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alper. I put this on the screen. I say, wow, it's good that this session is recorded because I really want to see it again. It's so much useful information which we could use in other Lions districts. On our New Voices YouTube channel, you will find this recording if you want to bring it into your clubs and into your districts. Great performance, Alper. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And now it brings me to Leo, multiple district Leo President Marco. It's your turn. Please take it away.
Thank you, Elizabeth, for the kind introduction, and good job, Alper. It was very nice. Tonight we're gonna talk about Leo's Communication 101. So we start from the basic, and we start from examples of what we are doing in our multiple districts. So we can start right away. Next, please. Okay, so communication is our best weapon. The Leo Multiple District 108 has a team of 12 people that takes care of communication. Inside and outside, of course, our association. There are advertisement and communication experts, graphic designer, IT specialists, social media managers, video makers, and every kind of person that has the skill that can help us improve our communication. This is key. We don't pay a single euro for all these experts because they are Leos. And we just search around in our clubs, in our district, and find the right people to put in the right spot. Next, please. So what are our targets? The target we set this year. So first of all is engage every district, every club, and every single member to be an active part of our communication network, because this is very important to create a network, to create a community. Enhance, of course, our service outside and inside our network, cooperate with influencer and well-known personality that can help to give us a little bit of I don't know, spotlight on social media, and improve the spreading of information about what we do and who we are exactly. So next, please. So, and especially we are learning to give priorities. We understood that there are some well-known social media that are not suitable for us. And this is a process that, of course, is a bit sad sometimes, is difficult because we need to face something new, but it's so important to keep up to date. And as you can see, we are giving priorities in this year to social media, TikTok, which is very young. So for young people, it's crazy and gives a lot of opportunity. And of course, Instagram, because Instagram is the new Facebook right now. But also the one on top is Twitch TV. I don't know if anyone knows what it is a streaming platform where people just can stream activities on there, and there are followers that just on the sofa they can follow what they are doing. And of course we keep on the other social media, but we don't invest a lot on the other. We just keep them updated. Next, please. So we are also investing in our brand, because we understood that our logo is not just our logo that identifies us, but it's a brand that must be recognized all over the world as a sign of service, as a sign of help for people in need. So we a little bit modified the logo, and we put our Italian flag so we can all identify all Italian Leos under this logo, and to give a powerful sense of community, which is very important. And we also are training members, every member, on how to properly use a logo and how to present our association, ourselves on the social media, because that's very important too, to share always positive posts and feedback. Next, please. So from stone to future, the lesson we learned in the last year is that the only way to improve the sharing of how Leos and Line make the difference is keeping up to date with all the most recent and most populated media. And this is key nowadays. Every day, something is changing. Every day, social media are changing, are evolving. We have new one. We have some of them go dies, and so we need to change. It's terrifying sometimes, but we need to do that. Next, please. So some example, a good communication bring great results. This is our Instagram, the inside of our Instagram. As you can see, just in the last 7 days, we had a plus 42.9% of account reached, and underneath you see involved account plus 139%. That's crazy. And all of this just because in the picture next to that, we did a reel on Instagram with an influencer. She is an influencer about medical topics. And we reached almost 8,000 views, which is crazy for us because it's a huge number. So next, please. And this is our first TikTok about the service. It was a blood donation service in Rome because we had the national meeting, and we realized this TikTok was the first one, and 10,000 views at the moment, but they are growing every day and every day. So we are reaching a lot of people just with this 10-second video that took us maybe half a day to realize. Next, please. And our first live stream, these are some picture. We did this stream, so there was this, it's almost like Zoom if you don't know it, but only the people that are talking are on the screen. All the other ones, you don't show the camera, you don't see them in. And you can see on the top, we had 4 guest Paralympic athletes that were talking about their experience and their lives. And on the picture on the bottom, of course, you can see how difficult it is to manage some of these social media. So that's why it's important to have experts. But exploring new ways of communication is key to reach different audience. And Twitch also offers the opportunity to talk about who we are and what we do while we are collecting money throughout the donation, because they have an automated donation system inside this platform. So it's huge, it's great. Next, please. And Leo plus Lions, of course, we serve. Have so some key points to remind of how we can do better together. Have faith in the way Leos communicate. Sometimes it must feel strange because we do dances on TikTok or we do these kind of things. So the ideas and methods can be like far from what we are used to, but have faith in them because we can really do a great work together. Start a learning path to be able to use the new social media. I'm 30 years old and I've never been on TikTok before. I downloaded TikTok just for the Leos. So if I did it, everyone can do it. My mom also download TikTok to follow our multiple districts on that. And try to create an online community by following, sharing each other, and activate what is called the social media algorithm. So the more we talk about the topic, the more we share, the more we like a post, we comment, we can have a little bit of spotlight on the different platforms. And of course, something that also Alper said, and I am so glad that we agreed on this. Forget the sentences, I don't know how to do it. We always did like that. That's something that keep us down. These kind of sentences keep us in the past, and we need to change and evolve to communicate what we do always in a better way, because we do a lot, but sometimes it's difficult to show what we actually do and how we are changing the world, because that's what we're doing. So please learn and grow together. And last one, that's all, folks. Maybe not. Thank you for attention, and it was a pleasure.
Thank you so much, Marco. Wow, that's also wow. It's I'm so eager to learn, and there's so much to learn. And I'm convinced when we learn and grow together, and if we have mutual respect for each other, then we can really do great things. These are great examples for our countries to embrace these new ways of communication, because we reach so much more people outside our own association, and that is so important. I would like to open the floor to our audience. Zeynep, are there any questions so far?
No questions, but a lot of messages to congratulate both of our speakers, Lion Alper and Leo Marco.
Okay, thank you. Then we will carry on to the next subject, but before we do that, someone is not muted.
Elizabeth.
Yes, Cara.
May I ask a question to our Leos?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you very much. I'm quite upset for your presentations. That is modern, quick, really fantastic. Both of your presentations. I would like to know your opinion about one issue. So, what do you think about Lion's ways of communication? Do you think it is efficacious? Do you think there is something or a lot to change? I would like to know your opinion about that. Who answers first? Marco, come on.
Yes, of course. First of all, I'm a Leo Lions member because I'm also a Lion, so I can talk bad about Lions communication because I'm a Lions too. No, just kidding. So I've seen from my experience, I've seen from what is the worldwide communication, it changed a lot in the last years, and I really love it. I just love it. It changed completely the way that presents our association, and it's great. From what I've seen in our communication in our multiple district, we still have a lot of road to do together, and the Leos are here also for that. I've seen some changes, but I think we are still hanging a little bit in some in the past a little bit in the way we communicate, and we can do better if we start to work together, because we really have the tools to do better.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Carla, for the question. Uto has raised her hand as well.
Yeah,
Please go ahead, Uto.
I have a question to Alper. How did you teach the elderly in your clubs? I saw you had several people elder than 80 years old and 80 years old plus. And how did you teach them? How did they engage them to do this all?
The funny thing is that we mostly taught them the old way, one by one, face to face, next to each other. We opened the laptops. We showed them specifically what to do. For other people, for example, we used FaceTime. I said, okay, we will use FaceTime. Can you please show me your laptop, show me your screen? And I explained what to do for a way. But mostly, of course, when people ask to be side by side, we did it. For example, it's very funny, this Sunday, we will have a meeting with our first vice district governor because he said that he wants to keep these things next year. And he said, Alper, you won't touch the keyboard. You won't do anything. I will do everything myself. Just speak and I will do all the pushing. Is it okay? I said, okay, let's meet this Sunday. So a few days later, he will also be included to this project.
And do you have a special team for that? Oh, it's only you.
Of course, no, of course not. We specifically generated any position for this. We called it the documentation committee. So the documentation committee really works hard for this, because otherwise it would be impossible for me to do it alone. And the funny thing is that my vice chairperson is 70 years old and she's perfect at it. She's absolutely perfect. When I say something, she does more than I explained, and she gives me +1. So it's perfect. That's why I always say multi-generational partnership, because this is not a youth project. We can all do it. We are all Lions. It's not Lions way. It's not Leo way. It's not Leo Lions way. It's our way. We are all included in this organization. So what I do is Lions methods. What you do is also Lions methods. So we should find the middle ground to be beneficial for all of us.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. I would like to thank our excellent speakers and wish them lots of success in their lives, but also in their Lions and Leo work. Thank you. So let's go on to our other subject today and take you with me in the Christmas spirit. As we all care for children this year, this time of the year is special. It is the month of giving. Seeing the need of other people, especially in the days before Christmas, we open our hearts and wallets, much easier to make a difference in someone's life. Today, we launched this fundraising campaign. But before I do that, I would like to give the microphone to a very special person, our friend and past international president, Gudrun Ingvadottir, to say a few words.
Thank you so very much, Elizabeth, for this great opportunity to have this meeting today. And thank all the new voices for this powerful team. It was a really great start of the meeting, listening to the young voices. And as has been said, communication is so important. And that's what New Voices is all about, to communicate, to shine a spotlight on important things and sharing success stories. So that's what was the main purpose for New Voices. And before we hear more presentation on the project, Kili For Kids, I know you will do that. But for me, it's so important because it's a beautiful project, Kili For Kids. It's supporting children in need. That's what we all like. All lions of the world really feel the importance of supporting the children, especially those in countries like Southern Africa, like this center for orphanage in Kenya. But there are many good projects. So why was it important to me to ask New Voices of Europe to help to bridge the gap, to raise the remaining funds we need to reach the goal? We need to raise $100,000 to really make this happen. So why did we ask New Voices Europe? Because we know you can do it. You can really bridge the gap. And why is it important to me? Why did I ask the strongest team and you in Europe? Why did I? Because this project is important to me. You've heard my message about the New Voices. I talked about being creative, being brave, showing courage, do something new and different. And it was all about sharing good stories of membership, leadership, service, and marketing. And this project, Kili For Kids, was born in Europe. European lions, female lions in Europe, created this great idea. They did exactly what New Voices is all about. Create a new service project and a new way of raising funds. They were so brave. And this is something that I like to support. So I have to say, I love this project. I love the team. I love all the ideas behind it. So for me, it's important. And I know it's important for this team, New Voices in Europe. I know it's important for all the world, but we started to ask the New Voices in Europe to help to raise the funds within this new fundraiser. I know you will have more information about the project. I will not dwell on that, but I have to tell you, this is really, really important to me. That's why I asked the most busiest people in Europe to help. And they are the best organized and their most productive group I know. So that's why I ask you, please help us to raise the remaining funds so we can really start to build what we are planning to do with the Kili For Kids project. So the girls, the Kili girls, they are here listening to today. They made it to the top. They reached the goal to reach the top. So it's our goal to reach our top. It is to raise the funds. And I thank you so very much for being ready to help. Thank you all. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, New Voices team. Thank you all for joining today.
Thank you very much, past International President Gudrun. The New Voices of Europe, you are significant because we can make anything happen. And there are a few reasons why I believe we are unique. We are creative, especially creative. We are many. We have more than 600 registrants at the moment for New Voices. We are determined. We put in our hearts and our souls. We love children and education. And we believe that education can make a difference between a good and a bad life. So this is you, all of you. And this is why we said yes to Gudrun's request in all of our names as New Voices of Europe. I will show you a short video about this project, and I hope it will work.
My name is Frederic D'Agostino.
Hello, my name is Carla Abuzet.
My name is Armeneo Ganisyan.
My name is Ina Flaga.
We were inspired by Gudrun, our Lion president, woman president, first Lion woman president.
This inspired 10 women from 10 different countries who were also lions to initiate a unique and very challenging project. The Kili For Kids team decided to challenge the tallest mountain in the African continent, Mount Kilimanjaro.
We knew it wouldn't be easy. We didn't know how many of us would make it to the top.
My desire was to try something challenging and daring never done before, to prove to all that we belong to an association which puts the well-being of those in need in the forefront, even in difficult situations.
This was a challenge, not the objective. The project focus was to fundraise $100,000 to build classrooms in the nursery school in Kenya, which hosts orphans and children from very poor families in local community, giving them opportunity to access the proper education.
The closer we got to the summit, the harder it got and the bigger the toll on our bodies.
But we are the Kili For Kids team. We don't give up. We shared our medicine, food, smiles, words of comfort that fueled our determination to reach the top.
What a sense of achievement having reached that summit. One team, one dream. The success of this expedition was thanks to the great sense of unity and help between the 10 team members during the whole climb.
10 women, lions, mothers, professionally active, coming from 10 different countries, ready to inspire the women in our association and around the world, and to fundraise for children in Africa in desperate need of basic education.
This has taught me that when you are not alone, nothing is impossible.
Help us reach the summit of that 100,000 and give a smile to children in need.
We need just a little help from you and your communities so that we can reach the final goal, so that we all can give a little smile to those kids who deserve better from life. We can do it together. You can become a part of this project. Join us.
Isn't that a great video? We have it on our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, so you can download it and show it to other people if you want. It's just short, 2 minutes long. But let me tell you a little bit about the AMMA Orphanage and the Lions AMMA Nursery School project. This is the AMMA Center, Kenya. It is a home for orphans and needy children in the Athi River Town region. The center offers free education, 3 meals a day for the residential orphans, education at the primary level, and vocational training. It also provides basic healthcare service for children in the community. 200 students attend school here. 20% of these 200 are orphans. The rest of the students are from single-parent homes. The vast majority of these households are headed by single mothers. Most of the parents of these children work in local quarries, earning less than $1 a day. In 2018, the World Bank defined extreme poverty as earning less than $1.9 a day, almost double what these women earn. So the parents of these children are really challenged to provide necessities for their families. Their income must purchase both food and water, and it must provide shelter and clothes. Public school is not free in Kenya. Families are generally required to pay fees for tuition, not to mention uniforms, books, and supplies. And if the AMMA Orphanage did not provide free schooling to its students, they would not receive an education. Besides providing nourishment, nurturing, and education, the AMMA Center's programs increase employability skills that will enable students to seek jobs beyond local quarries. Being at school allows parents of these children to go to work to support their families. Unfortunately, the school does not have the capacity to serve children below primary school age. It is projected that the addition of a nursery would allow the center to support 120 of the youngest and most vulnerable families in the community. Besides empowering mothers to earn income their families absolutely need, preschool programs at the nursery will help establish future academic success for students, with the ultimate goal of ending multi-generational cycles of poverty. When the climbers heard about the AMMA Nursery project, they knew they wanted to help. Isn't that amazing to take up such a challenge? And they need us now. The adventure team, Kili For Kids, aimed to raise $100,000 to build new classrooms and other necessary facilities. But then the pandemic hit the world and people had other things on their minds. They have worked very hard to achieve their goal and came to a significant amount of $75,000, which is just $25,000 short of the goal. And as past International President Gudrun said before, the New Voices of Europe support these brave women. This is how we, the New Voices of Europe, in close cooperation with LCIF, our foundation, will raise these funds. There are different ways to donate money. First, the pledge forms. We have one for a club, see here. We have one for an individual. For the club can make a promise to contribute, but maybe has to gather the money before they can pay. So they can fill in the pledge form and the amount will count towards the goal. But not forget to pay, of course. Secondly, the pledge form for an individual. Every individual can make a pledge and a promise to pay a certain amount of money. And also here, not forget to actually pay before the deadline. And the third, we launched today through the Facebook fundraising campaign, which is done in my name. You see my picture here, and it is linked to Lions Clubs International Foundation and Campaign 100. And after the fundraising campaign closes on December 31, the money will be in accounting for Campaign 100 and Kili For Kids. Then there is a fourth way to donate, which is the Lions Kili For Kids web page. This is, you can go to the web page and it's made very easy. You can donate $10, $100, $20, whatever you can give, and just make the donation on the website. Actually, it is very important to realize that not every country in Europe can donate on Facebook. But you can always donate on our Lions webpage. It's easy to do. You need a credit card or a PayPal account, and you can donate. So every country, every individual, every club can donate. Every small donation counts. And I'll tell you, I started the fundraising campaign today at lunchtime, and we already reached $1,000. So thank you for people who are here who already donated. I see some of these people here, so I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart to make it special the first day, because that is very important. Another thing is The Melvin Jones Fellow recognitions will be given for all donations. As long for the Facebook fundraiser, we need your international member number. So if you donate on Facebook, just send us your member number and we will make sure that your recognition is done. When you donate on the web page, it will automatically count to your Melvin Jones Fellow recognition. But if you have any questions regarding that, just don't hesitate to ask one of the members of the New Voices Team Europe. Okay, and now it's become exciting. Because we practice real life while you are here. You know, door-to-door collections are often not possible due to COVID restrictions, but today we make an exception. For the first time ever, we will practice online with you the donations. So if you are on Facebook, please take your mobile and go to Kili For Kids Facebook page. It's called Kili For Kids New Voices Support the Amrita Center in Kenya. Click on the fundraiser and donate your preferred amount of money. So if you are not on Facebook, you can take your computer or mobile or whatever and go to the lionsclubs.org Kili For Kids webpage and just fill in the form. I encourage you to do it while I will look live on my Facebook fundraiser. I'll do that, trying to do it here. I will stop sharing the screen so I see you all. And then try to get to the fundraiser. Nope. Okay. I'm trying to get my fundraiser on my screen so we can have a live stream. Okay. So I can share my screen with you. Can you see the fundraising page? Yes, can you see it?
Yes, we see it.
Okay. Let me see if something changes. We have, okay. I will refresh my screen so once in a while. Ah, there it is. Now it's $800. I will also mention that I cannot see the amount which is donated on the web page. So we will ask the help of Lions Clubs Foundation for that, and we'll update you regularly of the amount which is donated. And what we are planning to do is every 2 or 3 days, we will put a new post on the fundraiser page. So you will see it again, and please share it with your networks.
Pia Elizabeth,
Yes.
As we are collecting live donations, there was a question from Maria Marina Panteli about until when can a club make a donation to this campaign?
In general, the Facebook fundraiser is till the 31st of December. But if you pledge, you can pay till the 31st of March. Okay. Does that answer your question?
If you allow me, dear PID Elizabeth and
Absolutely.
PDG Zeynep, I would suggest that the better way for clubs and districts is to choose the lionsclubs.org Kili For Kids page, because they can do and use it as clubs and districts, while the Facebook fundraiser is more suitable for individuals. And on the lionsclubs.org Kili For Kids webpage, you can also share this link and invite any donors also outside of our association, not only Lions or Leo members.
Thank you so much, Anilia.
Also, there's a comment in the chat from Hannah Sobi, if I pronounce correctly.
Yes.
And he mentioned that please note that on Facebook, there's also Kili For Kids earlier page. To fundraise, you need to join the one supported by New Voices. That was her comment in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, this is especially for New Voices and our strong community to share this with our networks and our clubs. So maybe you have for Christmas, you have a fundraiser with your club and give an amount from your fundraiser to this project. Okay. Are there any other questions at the moment?
No questions at the moment.
Okay, I will refresh my page again. So we will see what's happening. Okay, I see many mobiles in the hands. No, it's not changing, but maybe in a while. I see some more people raising, but I don't know how quick Facebook is in that. So I will update you all. We all have your email addresses. And we'll update you regularly on the status of this fundraising campaign. Thank you so much that you are willing to do that. And I will stop sharing this screen and I will share the other screen. Yeah. Let me see, PowerPoint. I'm here again. Which brings me to the conclusion today. I would like to tell you our new Fireside dates already for this fiscal year, Lions fiscal year. It's again Thursdays, one in January, one in March, and one in May. And I hope you can put it in your agendas already to make sure you are there. And I would like to raise my glass. I have tea, but maybe you have a cocktail, or it depends on how much what time it is in your country. And I would like to wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Happy New Year, and thank you all that you were listening to us, support us, bring this further, help the Kili For Kids team to reach their goal. And we will see you next year in January, hopefully in good health. And you can come together again. No more restrictions, hopefully. And I see you in January.
PID Elizabeth, I would like to share one good news from the chat, if I may.
Yeah.
Or maybe if he would like to take the floor. PID Phil Nathan mentioned that he will pledge another $1,000 to the campaign. Maybe he would like to say a few words.
Phil, are you there?
Yeah, hi, sorry. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I wasn't looking to speak. I was very proud of Heidi's achievement. She was one of the 10. The UK was one of the 10. And I pledged, I sponsored $1,000 before, but I think after tonight, I will pledge another $1,000.
Thank you so much, Pierre Phil, for this generous gesture. And I hope many will follow. Thank you so much. And greetings to Heidi.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much.
So thank you all. And we have 4 minutes left, so you can chat away.
Maybe you can share with some of the team what was up to Kilimanjaro. They are here, Alina and also the other girls who was up to the mountains to say some words.
Who wants to speak?
I don't know if they want. I don't know.
We are shy people.
Yeah, Frederic.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We are shy people because we are not here to speak about us. We are here to speak about generosity tonight and Christmas coming. And we would like to have light in the kids' eyes. This is a better gift we could have. That would be really great. We did our very best. You could hear it, you could feel it. This video, I think it's a good way to feel what we have gone through, and we are ready to continue because we are a great team. I know that Alina is there, Hannah is there, and maybe Ina as well. So
okay, thank you girls for your bravery. I could never do it.
We all had a lot of doubt, you know, before doing it.
Yes,
and
okay. I understand. Olga raised her hand. Thank you, Frederic.
Thank you.
Olga, did you raise your hand?
I just clapped my hands.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, that's
but
good.
may I wish you, with this opportunity, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all of you, with all my heart. And very proud to belong here.
Thank you, Olga. Thank you. We think of you in Greece.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
You see,
I believe my hand. Yes, I see your hand. Please go ahead.
Before we go, I would like to thanks a lot for your kind cooperation with us. There is an old saying in Turkey which says, keep the tea in the small pot. We all need it before we go home.
Okay.
So it's nice to keep us together, and Happy New Year. And before that, Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Anyone else? We have 2 minutes left. So anyone who wants to say something, it's your opportunity. Yeah, Ina.
I would like to tell you thanks from deep of our heart of all team, on name of all team, for your support, because we did our best and left only 25,000, and I hope that all together we arrive on the top.
Okay, we will absolutely do our best to do that.
Yes.
Thank you, Ina. Okay. Good. Thank you all so much for participating.
Yes.
I wish you a good weekend also. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you all.
Thank you for
Without
joining.
any voices, no voice,
Bye,
no voice.
everyone.
Here. And see you in January.
Yes.
Yeah.
See you in January.
Save the date.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.